Hello, my name is Kaylee Goss. I am currently a freshman at Bossier Parish Community College. I'm actually finishing up my first semester here. I play for the Lady Cavaliers softball team. I've played softball my entire life, and I'm so grateful that I get the opportunity to continue my career here. I'm majoring in general science in hopes to later become an athletic trainer. My SMART goal is to excel both academically as well as athletically. I want to dedicate as much time to practicing as possible, but I also want to prioritize my studies. So essentially, I want to be able to balance softball and my academics. In high school, it was very hard for me to make time to practice and study for my ACT and finals. I would end up pulling a lot of all-nighters, which obviously isn't healthy. It became especially difficult when I had to travel for games. I would always have time for softball, though, because growing up, I never really had to study, so I've focused solely on softball. That habit followed me into high school. I would procrastinate until I had a pile of overdue assignments that I would have to complete in one night in order to maintain a good grade. And at that point, I became so overwhelmed that I would rush all the assignments. So not only did I lose points for my assignments being late, but points were being deducted because of the poor quality of my work. I've definitely gotten better at maintaining a healthy balance of softball and academics. What really helped me was keeping a planner. It helps me plan my day out by the hour so I can really evenly divide my time between softball and school. The career field that I wish to pursue is athletic training. I've known I wanted to become an athletic trainer for a while now. I actually shadowed our high school's athletic trainer my senior year, so I have some experience as to what the typical workday would be like. I grew up playing sports all my life, so I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like if I wasn't in some way involved in athletics. I also find it fulfilling to help athletes heal and be able to prevent injuries. Thankfully, I have yet to have a career-ending injury, but I have friends who have, and seeing someone have the game they love snatched out of their hands is devastating. So I want to be someone who explains to athletes the importance of preventative actions to extend their athletic careers, and if they do happen to be injured, I want to help them get back on the field as fast as possible, safely, of course. The steps required for me to become an athletic trainer are as followed. I have to meet the requirements set by the Commission of Accreditation of Athletic Training Education. They're just making sure that I took all the classes required to practice. I have to get my master's degree in athletic training. I'm not entirely sure which school I'll be attending to acquire my master's. It really depends on what school recruits me for softball. Then I have to pass my BOC exam. That's the step right before I get licensed. Lastly, I have to become licensed by the state in which I am operating. My biggest learning outcome of this course was definitely planning ahead. Like I said before, I'm a huge procrastinator, so making sure I have a plan to follow makes life a lot easier. And that doesn't go exclusively just for school. Planning a budget has been extremely beneficial now that I'm living on my own. I have to pay rent, and I only have a limited amount of money to spend, so I really have to narrow down what is really necessary for me to buy, like groceries, gas, etc. And it's also helped me prevent overspending. I used to be really bad at splurging, and whenever I had more money than I'm used to having, I would end up burning through it really quickly because I wasn't used to having such a large amount of money. So keeping a budget has definitely helped me narrow down my expenditures. So that was everything I learned during the course of this class. Thank you for everything that you taught me.